Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and in this video I'm going to give you my top 10 best DTS:X 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray discs. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, in today's video, I am going to give you my top 10 best DTS:X 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray discs. Now, if you're a home theater enthusiast, you know all about DTS:X as well as Dolby Atmos. These are the two dominating audio formats on 4K Blu-ray. While not as widely supported as Dolby Atmos is on 4K Blu-ray, DTS:X still has a great support from studios such as Sony and Universal, and their movies, whenever they are mixed in DTS:X, they sound fantastic. They're very open and they have a great dynamic energy. There's a lot of titles to talk about, and that's why I'm going to put a list like this together. Just a couple of quick notes. This is not about the movie itself. So, any kind of titles that may or may not be good quality-wise, they're still going to appear on this list because of the audio mix. And also, this is not going to be based off the picture quality. Normally, when I do a top 10 list with 4Ks, I like to include picture as well as audio. But for this list, it's strictly going with the DTS:X audio. And, I think there's plenty to talk about. So let's dive right into my number 10. First up on my list is Ridley Scott's Gladiator. This movie is epic in nature, so it would be very appropriate to have an equally impressive DTS:X audio mix. This thing sounds phenomenal at home. Those battle scenes really reverberate and give you a great sense of openness, and anything that has to do with the gladiator fights in the Colosseums, the crowd noises, just the overall energy. This one is a well-rendered audio track. And let's not forget the score. This thing is very hauntingly beautiful, and it gives you a great sense of being in the film. This movie is a masterpiece, but when you add that audio track, it takes it to another level, and it's worthy of being my number 10. At number 9, that will go to Gods of Egypt. Even though the film itself is very divisive, you can't deny that the audio mix is top-notch. There's a lot of fantasy elements here at play that make great use of the surround and overhead speakers. The battle scenes sound fantastic, the music is also well complemented with the DTS:X, and everything in between sounds great. The movie itself, while not the best on this list quality-wise, it's still a great immersive audio experience, and you should definitely check it out at least once. At number 8, that will go to Lone Survivor. I love a good military war drama, and this one definitely delivers, especially when it comes to the audio. The DTS:X is extremely dynamic. All those bullets are whizzing by your head, action scenes are well rendered, and it really puts you right in the middle of the film at any given moment. There's a lot of immersive elements, some great atmosphere, and just the intimacy of the combat and just the nature of it really come to life here. This audio mix is a fantastic listening experience from start to finish, and Lone Survivor definitely delivers on all levels. At number 7, that will go to Zombieland Double Tap. This action comedy sequel really shines here with DTS:X, and the zombie hordes have never sounded better. Quieter moments sound great, there's a good sense of atmosphere, but when the action moments kick in, that's when things are really taken to another level. I will highlight the climax as a particular great demo-worthy material. There's a lot of great scenes that make great use of the DTS, and overall, just a great audio experience from start to finish. I really enjoyed this film, and the added benefit of the DTS:X really shine here on 4K. For number 6, that will go to Jumanji: The Next Level. While the previous film implemented a Dolby Atmos audio track, Sony decided to switch things up for the sequel and go DTS:X. I think the overall experience is quite full. There's a lot of action scenes and several moments that make great use of environmental, atmosphere, and just overall practical effects sound fantastic. The scene where the characters are being chased by the ostriches, and later on in the film when they're being chased by the primates across the gorge, it gives you a great sense of depth and openness. This is a good listening experience, a fun action film, and definitely a great use of DTS:X. At number 5, that will go to The Incredible Hulk. We all know that Disney Marvel films don't exactly rock the house when it comes to their Dolby Atmos audio tracks, but due to rights issues, this particular Marvel film is released by Sony and it supports a DTS:X. This audio track is a beast, pardon the pun. This is a fantastic start to finish audio presentation. The Hulk has never sounded more full and rumbly, and all the action scenes really come to life. I feel the movie is underrated as it is, but what is definitely not is this audio track. This is an essential listening experience if you're a Marvel fan, and Universal did a great job with this track. At number 4, that will go to The Fate and the Furious. Come on, you knew that a Fast and Furious movie was going to have to hit this list. Let's get it over with. But for me, the 8th movie of the franchise, I feel is the best when it comes to the audio. In addition to the car sequences, which there are many, there's a lot of action scenes that make great use of the surround environment, and even the overhead speakers get in on the action. It's a dynamic audio track, and if you're a fan of the franchise, this is probably the best sounding disc in that lineup. I enjoy the movie for what it is, but I enjoy even more the audio experience, and for me, that makes it my number 4. At number 3, that will go to Battleship. This movie was absolutely designed with audiophiles in mind, and if you have the 4K disc, you're getting a great experience with the DTS-X. The aliens versus naval combat really shine here. It's very explosive, room-filling, immersive, and the surround sound environment is fully active at any given moment. Anything that happens when it comes to action is well rendered. This is a wonderful listening experience. The movie itself, not so much, but if you're a fan of the film, you're definitely getting the best when it comes to the audio. At number 2, that will go to Jurassic World. I would honestly put any of the Jurassic Park films on this list. They all sport excellent DTS-X audio tracks, but for me, Jurassic World edges things out just a little bit. The Indominus Rex scenes alone are worthy of inclusion, and any dinosaur action scenes really come across very well audio-wise. There's a great amount of atmosphere and action moments, and anything in between really, I think, come alive with the DTS-X. The world of Jurassic Park is made for audiophiles, and the experience here on 4K is really something you should check out for yourself. Before I get to my number 1, just a couple of quick honorable mentions. I wanted to highlight some older films that support DTS-X and are worth talking about. First up, Apollo 13. Aside from the demo-worthy shuttle sequence launch, this movie has a lot of atmosphere going for it. When the crew's in the module in the back half of the film, it's very immersive. Also, Spartacus from director Stanley Kubrick. While not the most dynamic audio experience, it's very clean, and the movie has never sounded better. The DTS-X opens things up very well, and I think you'll definitely enjoy it at home. And finally, Backdraft. This firefighter drama really comes to life here with the DTS-X. Whenever the firefighters are in a crumbling building, it's literally coming down on top of you. It makes for a good overall experience. I love this movie, but the audio track really takes things to another level. And for my number 1 best DTS-X audio mix on a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray disc, that one will go to Bad Boys for Life. This movie is very action heavy, and the DTS-X audio track really reflects that well. There's never a dull moment in the audio department, and it's very immersive, room-filling, and the climax with that helicopter coming right on top of everybody, that one really gives a good highlight to what the DTS-X is capable of. There's a great amount of immersive action elements throughout the film. It's very fun, and honestly, it's extremely heavy-handed. This is an audio track you should experience for yourself, and for that reason, it's my number 1. So that is my top 10 best DTS-X audio mixes for 4K Ultra HD Blu-rays. Now it's your turn. In the comment section below, what would you put on your particular list? And also, if you're interested in any of these titles, I will go ahead and leave an Amazon link in the comment section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.